exploring Ypres in Belgium. I'll tell you about its catastrophic history in World War I, what the town is like today, and the key sites that you should visit. Ypres was one of the main sites on the Western Front where the Allies fought the Germans in World War I. Fighting continued pretty much throughout the Great War, with hundreds of thousands of casualties through the 4 years. Ypres as a town suffered catastrophic damage and was all but destroyed by the autumn of 1918. Ypres is in Western Flanders in Belgium, close to the Channel coast. It's just over an hour's drive from Calais, almost 3 hours from the ferry port in Rotterdam, nearly 2 hours from Brussels, and more than 3 hours from Paris. And it's worth a visit. There are more than 200 military cemeteries dotted around the countryside near Ypres. 10 are Belgian, 4 German, 2 French, 1 American, and the rest are looked after by the Commonwealth War Graves Commission. Tynecot Cemetery, east of Ypres, is the largest Commonwealth War Graves cemetery in the world. Nearly 12,000 men are buried there, while the memorial to the missing has almost 35,000 men's names on it. There's also a visitor centre there, which is free to enter and gives you some of the background to the fighting that took place and the cemetery that's been created since. If this video is proving helpful to you planning a visit to this area, I'd appreciate it if you'd help me grow the channel by hitting the like button. There are 4 German cemeteries in this area. One of the best known is at Lanegmark. Nearly 25,000 German soldiers are buried in this mass grave. Next to the mass grave, more than 10,000 soldiers are also buried on this site, including 2 British soldiers killed in 1918. A further 3,000 local Belgian students killed in the war are also buried on this site. If you visit Lanegmark, make sure you also go to the nearby Canadian Memorial at St. Julian, as the two are linked. The Brooding Soldier Memorial was erected to commemorate those killed in the Second Battle of Ypres. That included a large number killed by the war's first chlorine gas attack, launched by Germans stationed at Lanegmark. If this video is proving helpful, let me know in the comment section below. Also consider subscribing to my channel if you're looking for ideas for future holidays. Coming soon, my journey to the wonderful Azores Islands in the Atlantic. Ypres is a charming town reborn after the horrors of World War I, which saw it all but destroyed. Great care has been taken to rebuild the town in a style very similar to how it looked before the war. The most striking building in Ypres is the Cloth Hall, which houses the In Flanders Fields Museum. The Menin ceremony, which is free to attend, has continued almost unbroken since 1928. When the area was occupied in World War II, the ceremony was moved to the UK. The ceremony starts every day at 8 in the evening, and if you are visiting Ypres, it is an absolute must to go to. I believe the In Flanders Fields Museum is one of the best museums in the world. Using film, photos, actors, models and artifacts from the time, it really brings alive the horror of what happened around Ypres between 1914 and 1918. If you visit the In Flanders Fields Museum, make sure you pay the extra money to go up the Cloth Hall belfry. To get up there, you need to climb up a narrow staircase, but the views when you get to the top make the effort absolutely worthwhile. You get fantastic views around the town of Ypres and towards the Menin Gate.